Welcome everyone to the Passionate Pack Rat. Hope everyone's enjoying their day. Uh, Today I would like to relate an episode uh, with Mr. Wayne Gretzky, Lord Stanley, and me. And just to give you a quick background, back in 1981 is when I started shooting professionally, photojournalism, taking pictures for newspapers, newswire services. Um, and so I was quite fortunate to latch on to United Press Canada. Um, they were an affiliate of United Press International. They were a fairly new company. They had some great photographers and they had some great success against the established news agency in Canada, Canadian Press. But anyways, so I started covering Calgary Flames NHL games and CFL games and World Cups and stuff like that. For NHL games, we were doing black and white. We had a lab right in the Saddle Dome in the stadium. So we would cover the first period or the first quarter of a football game if it was at night, and then develop our film, and then make a print, and then make a print something like that. It was a reject print. Anyways, and then we would put it on what we called a transmitter. What this transmitter did was transmit the photo. We'd plug it into a phone jack, and it would take 7 minutes for this. This was a light beam, and while this spun around, the light beam moved across like that as this was spinning around, and it would transmit the photo through the phone lines. And where's my copy of? Oh, there it is. And it would come out like this. So it was a fancy fax machine, is what it was. And we would transmit these photos to Toronto, Washington, New York, depending on, and from there they would distribute them to the member newspapers throughout the world, mainly in Canada, but United States as well, and international as well. So in 1984, they asked me, United Press asked me to go up and cover the final game of New York Islanders, Edmonton Oilers. The Islanders were chasing their fifth Stanley Cup, the dynasty. They had previously beaten the Oilers in 1983 for their fourth Stanley Cup. So they were back. Anyways, Edmonton won that game. It was their first Stanley Cup win. And I did the on-ice presentation of the cup, and I wish I had negatives of that or prints, but I don't, and I was stupid. I didn't make any at the time. So after that, my assignment was to get dejection of the New York Islanders. And, all athletes love a photographer sticking a camera in their face, especially when they lose. But nonetheless, that was my assignment. So this is what I got. Mr. Dwayne Sutter. It's a big picture, so I can't get it all in there. Fighting back tears. This ran in Newsday, Long Island newspaper, the next day, as a matter of fact. So anyways, our team, there were four of us, had taken over one of the bathrooms in the Northlands Coliseum. And it was in the basement, and we sealed off the bathroom from light, and we did all our developing and all our printing and transmitting right there in that bathroom, and it was only our access. We had to seal it off with garbage bags. So after we did the dressing room and celebration there, they kicked us out, and I went back and I had to develop a couple roles, and there wasn't much for me to do. And being the newbie on the squad, the head guy said to me, uh, I want you to go hang out in the Oilers dressing room. Well, not in the inn because they had kicked us out, but you don't leave there until the cup leaves the building. Period. Okay. I'm the green kid. What am I going to say? No. So I go there and I hang around and I'm hanging around. No one's there. I'm the only one there and a security guard at the door. And I'm thinking, is the cup even here? I mean, and if so, why is no one else here? No TV, no reporters, no photographers, just me. So about 15 minutes elapsed, and I'm thinking, now this is BS. I should leave. But I better not leave because I may not get another opportunity to do this with these guys again if, I screw up. So 20 minutes had elapsed, and finally, Mr. Wayne Gretzky shows up. He's got the cup over his shoulders, and he's flanked by Dave Semenko, Wayne Gretzky's girlfriend at the time, and I believe Glenn Anderson was there. And they see me, I start taking pictures, and they start posing, and they're happy, and I'm happy, and I'm looking over my shoulder going, hey, no one else is here but me, and all of a sudden I'm getting all these exclusive photos. And like I said, I'm happy, they're posing, Wayne's lifting it over his head, and championship style, and oh man, this is just a great shoot, and about 10 minutes of them doing all this for me, they decide, okay, well, it's time to go. So, I trail behind them now, and, I'm going to stick with them until the cup leaves the building. All of a sudden, the big bay doors open up in the Northlands Coliseum, and in drives a car. The trunk pops open, and out gets a friend of mine. He also happens to be the Edmonton photographer for the Calgary, or for the Canadian Press, which is the major news agency, our major competition. And Mr. Wayne Gretzky looks at the trunk. Hey, he can't put the cup in there, so he gets inside with the cup. Everyone else crawls in with him. He gets into the car with Gretzky and everyone else, and they drive away. And now I'm freaking out. I think I've got this great exclusive photo that no one else has, and here my friend, my competition, drives away with the cup, and Gretzky and all the other players. Anyways, as it turned out, I did get an exclusive, and this is what I ended up. This ran in the New York Times the next day. And of course they go, oh, did you shoot it in color? We wanted this in color. Well, no, we were doing black and white. We weren't doing color then. So, anyways, that's my story. I laugh about it every time I think about it. And every time the photographer who lives now in Calgary, and we've become very close friends, we laugh about it every time we think about it. Anyways, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hope you have a great day and take care of yourselves and take care of those around you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the Passionate Pack Rat. Take care for now, folks. Bye for now.